right, Shalom. Some of the brothers from the LIONZ Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, and to the Son, in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. Call, Halaya, La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rakha, Kudash, Ma'amah. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. A double honor to our elders well down here in the LIONZ Den camp. A hard one by Yasharala, like it. And also a Sid Thawada and Shalom to the Akim, the Aquatim, and the Bunyim who believe in the pushing it in the truth. All right, sincerely, Thawada and Shalom. We're gonna do a lesson based off this video right here. Make sure you can.
Oh, personally,
I'm trying to make sure it's visible in the camera first. All right.
Direct military action on Iran is possible?
All options are always on the table with the president. Iran needs to hear him loud and clear.
There's no way the Houthis have the ability to do this kind of thing unless they had support from Iran. And so this was a message to Iran. Don't keep supporting them because then you will also be responsible.
Breaking news coming out in the past couple of hours as we have heard that things have erupted in the Middle East. We are hearing that the United States is...
So, man, with that being said, you know, from the video, from the small clip that was just being played, all right, we hear and we see that these World War III escalations are getting higher. You know, hey, shit, it's going from cold to hot right now, man. So with that being said, you should be making yourself more closer to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Why? Because the outcome, the results of this place is going to be utter destruction, man. So therefore, you want to make sure you have the covering of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, within these times, man. Why? Because this place is going to be utterly destroyed. All right, and prophecy's moving right now, you know. All right, somebody can grab that Revelation 11, Bobaka Shah.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Come on, man, that second world war have passed, and behold, the third world war coming quickly, man. You know, what are we seeing? We're seeing uproars of the people, all right? Earthquakes in diverse places, all right? The people are mourning out here, man. I shared a video the other day. I think it was China, Singapore, Japan, so forth and so forth. You had all these different countries where they had their citizens out protesting, man. You just had one in Tel Aviv. You had one in Russia too as well, where they quote unquote allegedly put out that I forget what they called it. Basically the Hope Buster, you know, they used that out there and dispersed the crowd, man. You know, so with that being said, hey, these things are going on. These things are coming to pass. What the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai told us about in beforehand. The things that He told us about in 2 Ezra chapter 9 to measure the time diligently within itself, man. All right, and as we measure these times diligently, hey, we see that we're almost out of it. All right. Somebody can bring out that Jeremiah 50 and 22, Bobaka Shah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22.
So that second war is past, and behold, the third war coming quickly. And that third war is coming quickly, as we just heard, by way of America, Trump calling the shots over there for Yemen to be bombed, man. You know, bombing the Houthis, all right. So with that being said, hey, that it's a domino effect. Shit. That one domino is knocked down. Shit, now it's time for the next domino to fall. All right, you got it.
This is back in Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
And what's that sound of battle in the land? The sound of battle of World War III escalating, man. All right, why? Because, hey, as scripture say, the least of the flock should draw them out. By America going over there, bombing Yemen, all right, you see, as they just said in the video, oh, nah, man, hey, Yemen couldn't have been doing this. The Houthis couldn't be doing this all by themselves, man. Hey, Iran has to be supplying them, man. It's funny that they say that because that's the way that these other nations felt about America with ISIS, all right? By them leaving over the military equipment over there for them to take hold of to be able to use at their disposal. So, therefore, now they're trying to spin that gun back around and point that towards Iran, all right? So, with that being said, hey, sound of battle is in the land, and that sound of battle is getting those war drones are beating louder and louder, man. Because by touching Iran shit, you touching the apple of Russia's eye pretty much, man. So guess what? Hey, that's scripture too as well. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai got it set up for Russia to be a guard unto them, and we're gonna bring that out too as well, man. And that's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing prophecy coming to pass. We're witnessing the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai words not returning to him void, man. And that's what we're witnessing right now, man.
And when they and again, of course, you know, Adawam, going against Iran, that is another nail in the proverbial coffin. And it's like once they step to Iran, that's a big leap to the end of what we see in before our very eyes. You know, with this system. And like once that happened, like the brother Arakar was saying, that's just gonna cause more dominoes to fall.
Mm-hmm.
So once they step to Iran with the tomfoolery, because Iran is a military state, they've sought peace, but now they see that the enemy does not want peace. So now once they ramp up and go from 60% to 90% enrichment of uranium, that's weapons grade right there. That's gonna cause the big boom.
God.
So it is what it is. The devil is inching ever closer to his perdition.
God.
Verse 23.
Yeah, you got it.
Verse 23. It says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?"
Con, how is that hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken, man? How is America not that hegemony of the earth anymore? All right. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is lifting up their skirt, showing their wickedness, man, showing their filthiness. All right, showing how weak they are. You know, showing that they all bark and no bite. You know, so that's why you have, as the brother just said, as we were speaking on earlier, Iran, they're increasing their uranium and plutonium intake. All right, and once it was at like 5%, now it's at what you say, 60%, 65%,
and growing.
Hey, con, man. You know, hey, so shit. With that being said, hey, guess what? They're building up their military arsenals, man. As scripture say, behold, let the weak say I'm strong, man. All right, beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and that's what's going on right now, man. You got all these different nations right now building up their military arsenals right now as we speak. But yet, shit, and getting their citizens ready all as well, man. But yet, over here in America, hey, nah, shit, you got our people over here crying over TikTok, man. You know, they're not aware of what's going on. That's why Scripture says, hey, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the coming of the Son of Man, man. They're going to be eating, drinking, giving in marriage, all right? You know, hey, shit, kicking it, living it back, shit, kicking it back, man. You know, party here, party there, until those missiles come. All right, why? Because you stuck over here in the Babylon juice with your head up your ass, you know, not trying to take heed of what's going on, man. As said before, that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told us to measure times diligently within itself. That way we won't be caught up in the destruction that's to come to this place, man. This is the judgment that's drawn out for this place, Babylon, man.
All right. Walk as children of the light, not as those who walk in darkness.
Come.
This is back at verse 23 of Jeremiah chapter 50. It says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware."
Come, man. So the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua laid a snare for Babylon, man, and they're not aware, man. And you know, starting with Esau, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua blessed. Well, hey, Isaac gave them the blessing of the sword, man. You know, hey, the fatness of the earth and the sword, all right? And guess what? That fatness of the earth is leaving them right now. The riches of the earth is leaving them, all right? We're slowly seeing that transition over to the nation of Israel, man. You know, hey, shit, those curses are coming up off of us and getting it on to them, man. Those blessings of theirs are coming off of, well, not necessarily their blessings, but just the term blessings are coming up off of them and coming on to us, man. You know.
And another thing, these other countries are now starting to, as we say here, come up. The economies are starting to rise up higher. Korea, Japan, and China, and so many other ones. That like you can see
Russia,
it, and this is something that I see from social media. Like you can tell, like they starting to come, they starting to get certain things and do certain things, and it's like they're starting to get higher than Babylon, America.
And with that, you can see the waning of the I'll say the waning of the comfortability here in America. Everybody's talking about how hard it is. Everybody's talking about how much they have to do just to make ends meet, and those vexations of people ranting are going to become louder and louder and louder, and eventually everyone's going to see America for what it is, a true third world country.
You got it.
All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. You know, and I was just bringing out a point, you know, about how the was speaking about how it's gonna be sorrows and pains here in this place, man. And even all across the four corners of the earth, man, because while we're seeing the uproars of the people, all right, we're seeing the high tensions of these different nations, all right, gathering their arsenals, man, all right. And the scriptures talk about how it's prophesied that 200 million missiles is gonna hit this place, man. So, hey, with that being said, you know, that's terror. There's gonna be terror on all sides, man. You know, so that it says the mighty man shall cry that bitterly. Even these armies, all right, because all these nuclear arsenals is gonna be on a high alert, a high temp, you know, a high temperature, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Hey, shit. America's gonna receive loss of men in these times, man. Babylon is gonna receive bloodshed, and they're gonna be on the other end of the sword, man. They're gonna be on the other side of the gun, you know. They're gonna feel what it's like to be I forget how that scripture go, man. Shit, I was supposed to write that down, listen to Apostle Harless the other day, but basically, hey, shit, they're gonna know what it's like to have a loss of children, you know. So with that being said, hey, shit, they never received the type of what's the word? They never received what they dished out to other countries, better to say, you know. So now, hey, shit, hey, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun, you know. So, hey, right now, hey, once again, America's no longer that hegemony. You got these other companies. You got these other countries standing up against America, man. You know, once again, saying let the weak say I am strong, man. Building up their military arsenals, man. But yet, you know how America like to get down shit. They like to pick on the quote unquote the so-called weakest, the one that looks the smallest, the weakest, but not knowing they got a whole back standing behind them, man. As in the video, America was basically saying a representation of America, a representative of America was basically saying that, oh yeah, Trump is gonna basically not going to, but Trump is calling war on Iran, man, waging war on Iran, all right? And by doing that, shit, that's going to escalate this war even harder, you know, all right? Because, shit, just the other day, you had China and Russia, all right? They united behind Iran and challenged to Trump's plan, all right? And challenged to Trump's plan, you know, in order to go to war with them, man. So even with years ago, China and Russia said they were going to back Iran, man. So you have already a forefront right there ready for you to make your first move, all right? So you got China, Russia, Iran, and also North Korea too as well, man. They said they're going to back Russia and China if they go to war with America. So by them backing Iran, that means they're going to go to war with you. And by them going to war with you, that's going to have their allies fall in line too with them to come against you, man, which is going to cause a world war, you know, World War III. So those World War III tensions are getting higher and higher, man. You know, as stated earlier, the sound of battle is in the land. So shit, hey, as that sound of battle keep going, as it gets closer, boom, 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 those war drums are beating louder and louder, man. You got it.
This is Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. So I just want to bring this out, because the Lord is raising up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, with Russia, and Putin being that being the president of the BRICS nation as a whole, right, to bring forth the destruction of this place, man. It says, for his device is against Babylon to destroy, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. I just want to back y'all up, man, on the BRICS being risen up, man. You know, the spirits of the kings of the Medes.
Hey, Khan, man, yeah. So, Khan, hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put those hooks into their jaws, man, and brought back that power, that power for Russia to be able to stand up, man. And, you know, hey, once again, going back to that Joel 3, being able to let the weak say I am strong, you know, because back then during the Cold War, Russia was kind of knocked down a little bit, man, you know. So now, hey, shit, they're standing up again. They're not worried about what America has going on, you know, and they're able to stand up on their own 2 feet and also be able to stand up and back other countries too as well, man. You know, once again, as matter of fact, somebody can bring out that Ezekiel 38:7. He gave them the strength to be able to stand up on their own and also to back other countries, man. You know,
this is Ezekiel 38:7, and it reads, "Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company.
So, Khan, man, hey, this is talking to Russia, man. Be thou prepared for thyself and all thy company, man. So, hey, just not too long ago, Russia was talking about, hey, shit, they were basically creating a fucking slocky. They was basically creating a barter system, all right, for missiles, man. You know, they was trading, hey, basically pennies to the dollar for missiles, man. You know, goats for missiles. Hey, shit, lamb for missiles, man. You know, I'm just naming it out like that, but it was small, minute things like that just for the military might, man, to be passed out.
Anything to get around America pretty much.
Yeah, and then on top of that, though with the tariffs, yeah, but the sanctions, out of Walmart were like sanction. Well, these other nations have been constantly putting off or putting away the greenback. So any sanctions that America said, oh, we're gonna sanction you, it's not affecting these other nations' economies. It's not affecting them. You know, and that's just a bully tactic that this devil uses.
It's a bully tactic that no longer works anymore, man. So back then, you know, hey, let's just say a few years ago, you know, they pull off the oh yeah, man, we're gonna slap you with some terrorists, yada yada, blase blase. They didn't have a way to back out or back away from that, man. Now that Russia is offering a relief through the way of the BRICS, man. Hey, shit, nobody's worried about what America has to offer. Nobody's worried about what's the word I'm looking for? Hurdles America has to put up. Why? Because they have a way around them, man. You know? All right. They have a way where they don't have to use the dollar that way, so they won't receive any tariffs at all.
Like they was doing trilateral, but now they doing bilateral, and they bypassing America. They're going around America and doing deals between themselves, and this place is being cut out of the deal. So now, of course, you know how Ottoman Slovakia.
No, go ahead.
You know how Edom worked when Esau, you know what I'm saying, when he ain't part of it, he want to try to come in and was like they cutting him out. They stiff on him. They giving him the Heisman Trophy pose, and this devil can't get in. You know, so that's why you have all of this tomfoolery with what we have now with the current administration and management.
America is pretty much just an ATM. You pulling out your own money, but because you're using that ATM, you got to pay, you know, a few cents to a dollar. Yeah, fractional reserve currency. You got to pay a few cents to a dollar to get your own money out, and that's pretty much what America has been doing. Just being that middleman, just being that middle individual. That pretty much that's what a troll does. I hide up on their bridge. You got to fucking pay them or solve their riddle to get past. As long as you kill the troll, you freely use the bridge, and that's what they're using. They're killing the troll. These nations are going to kill the troll so that they can freely use the bridge.
Take out the middleman.
I got precept. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to add on to that. You know, dealing with Mexico and the Panama Canal, they done built a whole new.
Going straight through.
Right. They done straight bypass what Trump got going on. They done built, you know, and it's dealing with China. China's backing them to get that built. So now they going straight in.
And it cuts off several days of trade time.
Right. 5 days. They say 5 days of trade time. That's billions.
Whole business.
God.
And then on top of that, I was looking at a video where Panama was like, when it came out about it, Panama done like, you know what, hey, clank. They done put the clank on Babylon America. So it's like, that's another nail in the coffin. So the Lord is
chiseling away at America.
He hammering away. He hammering every time something. That's a nail in the coffin. It's a nail in the coffin, and the Lord back down the seal in this coffin.
How much you had on that Ezekiel 37?
About a little bit. I'll finish it up real quick and then get your precept. I'm gonna start over real quick. Be thou prepared, Ezekiel 38 and 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
So man, Russia's gonna be that guard unto Iran, man. You know, and also these other countries too as well. You know, they're gonna be that guard. You know, what's the other Turkey, one of them too as well, man.
Iran.
Yeah, Turkey, Iran,
North Korea.
Iraq, North Korea. Hey, shit, just all these countries point blank. Period. These smaller, younger countries, man.
Shit, Cuba.
Hey,
Cuba
too
rivals
as well,
with Russia since what, the 80s?
Hey, shit, and just also too, just like the brother was speaking on too, by America building up these terrorists with Mexico. Hey, that's basically making hard ties with one of your biggest trades right there, man. So with that being said, by you putting pressure on them, they're gonna go where the pressure is relieved at, man. You know?
It's like electricity, the path of least resistance.
Canada too as well, man. By you applying that pressure to them, and they're also one of the players to 3 or 4 of your major states up north, man. And you applying pressure to them, shit, they're gonna go where the pressure is relieved at, man.
And Alaska's pretty much Canada.
Hey, come on, shit, Alaska's pretty much Russia, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so with that being said, hey, by you applying that pressure to your neighboring allies. All right, hey, shit, that'll make prophecy come to pass too as well, man. By you creating enemies, shit, by you creating those enemies are gonna gain allies. All right, so shit, by them doing that, hey, shit, that's gonna make prophecy come to pass. The enemy coming through from the north, man. You know, shit, Russia can evade that through that way, as Scripture says, man.
Shit,
you'll come right through Canada. Shit, China, a year or two ago, they was doing joint military exercises with Canada at the Canadian-American borderline, man. You know?
I'll bring up this other precept. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their hearts so that no man can find out the work that Yahweh maketh from the beginning to the end. And these people right now are confounded, and they don't see the timing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is setting everything up with these nations going up against America. Just like Brother Ryan just said, they built a brand new Panama Canal. It's called something else canal. 5 days off the trip saved so much more money cutting out the middleman America. All right, and the Lord has made all of this beautiful in His time because of the timing of all of it. Everything's just falling into place. Boom, 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 boom.
That's building the faith of the elect as well. That's out there pushing the truth.
Right.
God, and as things happen the way that the Lord said it was going to happen, it is evermore making this devil afraid. Terror shall make him afraid and drive him to his feet. So he's being driven to his feet with what's going on. These other nations, things that are happening, the men of the Lord speaking, these are all terrors unto the Lord. The chariots coming through, these are all terrors to this devil. So it's got him scared, so now he scrambling, fumbling. Slipping. Oh. You know what I'm saying? What that is. If I'm not mistaken, Psalm 73 and 18, the Lord done set this devil in slippery places. He can't get his footing.
Slipping and sliding in the bathroom. All right, this is Ezekiel 38 and 10. Thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
So come, man. By Russia being prepared and being prepared for these other nations too, that they're supposed to take in and be a guard into, man. Hey, shit. Once they come to that full conclusion of, hey, once their number is fulfilled, all right. As far as the missiles, man. Hey, that's when the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is gonna put that evil thought into their arms, man. All right. You still have some more on that?
Verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest.
Con, what is that land of unwalled villages, man? This place over here called Babylon, man. What does a wall represent? A wall represents protection. This place has no protection physically and spiritually as well, man. Why the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is not protecting this place? All right, hey, and guess what? First term with Trump, he wanted a wall built, a wall that never got built, a wall that they started, and a wall that they did not finish, man. Now they want to put an iron dome, gold dome, whatever color dome you want to put over this bad boy. It still won't suffice within that time or the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Why? Because as once said earlier, hey, the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua words should not return to him void, man. So therefore, if the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua have commanded, hey, it's gonna, if he have commanded it, it's gonna come to pass. No ifs and buts about it, you know. So therefore, just like the brother Amawan stated earlier, this place is prophesied to be hit with 200 million thermonuclear warheads, according to Revelation 9 and 16. And it's going to be like what is called the sweeping vessel. Hey, shit.
on.
Like every time I hear that scripture, man, they just seeing them drop off from east to west coast, man. Boom, 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 all the way to the west, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Akon, man.
And ain't no running from it. Ain't no running from it. The only way you gonna get past that is if you serving Yahweh by showing truth and sincerity, and you standing for the Lord. That's the only way you getting around that. If you fail to serve the Lord, you caught up in it. It is what it is.
The only thing that these elites that got these bunkers, all these rich people that got these bunkers, the only thing that they're doing is preserving themselves and the future generations for slavery.
They basically just saying, I don't want to be cardboard, I want to be steamed. Like, shit, hey man, ain't no running
They
from
gonna bake like some lamb.
And plus, I don't even think no bunker's ever been bombed to know if they can be withstand. I mean,
precept.
Well, just going on to that point of what we're speaking about right now, Zephaniah 1:18, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Gone.
The whole land.
So shit, all this money that y'all investing, spending in on your doomsday preparation, getting these bunkers together and whatnot, man. Hey, it doesn't matter. Why? Because shit, if you don't have that tawaf, that covering, that exempt from judgment, that mark of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, nothing's gonna matter within that time, man. You know? So you can do all the running, you can do all the hiding, you can do all the digging, you can do all the climbing that you want, man. You know, hey, if the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua got that spiritual righteous bullet with your name on it, man, hey shit, you best believe it's gonna hit his target. All right.
I got a precept.
Precept, Con, I got one really quick too. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Going back to the point, hey, you can run, but you can't hide. Shit, you can't even run, because guess what? Shit, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua directed the steps. So wherever you think you're running to for your safety, as scripture say, there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So where you think you running to for safety, it's the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua actually got you running there to be an exact perfect placement for whatever he wants to happen, man. All right. So this is Amos chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. To what end is it for you? All of you that want the Lord to come back, thinking he's come back to hold hands and sing kumbaya, what woe unto you, man? Why? Because that's not what the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is coming back to do. He's coming back to shed blood, man. You know, he's coming back to a stand on business, all right? It says, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? So come, man, you can run, shit, you can run. Hey, but guess what? When you run into shit, it's just like running from somebody down the hallway. You looking down the hallway, you looking back down the hallway, you hauling ass, but not knowing that shit, you just basically on a moving floor, man. You running nowhere. You running exactly what the person that's after you wants you to be.
I'm about to say that's like somebody continuously throwing a right hook or a right jab, and they baiting you because they want you to dodge left so they can kick you in the head with their left leg. So you think, all right, I'm finna dodge this punch, not knowing that it's a kick coming to your skull.
Or using that reference, they keep throwing that right action, you get used to that right coming, and guess what? You always looking for that right, guess what? That left won't come out of nowhere.
I was thinking it's like Final Destination.
Yeah.
No matter what happened, hey, whatever your plot is, then that's where you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get around it. And again, using the reference that the brother Arakat brought out, you hauling behind down the hallway, looking back. You don't know it's somebody at the other end of the corner waiting on you. I mean waiting, and guess what? When they come through, like when you get there, they come with that clothesline. I'm gonna tell you, hey, look here, it's gonna be devastating.
Go ahead.
I got a precept.
You can have one too.
You did.
I just want to back up real quick. This is 2 Andrew 16 and 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
Mhm.
The Lord Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, man. Ain't no getting away from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. Period. And I just want to bring that out to back y'all up, man, because a lot of people think they can go in the bunkers, they can build these major inventions, they can try to go up into the Shemaiah. You're not getting away from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. He's gonna utterly beat you to powder, man.
And you're not gonna withstand his wrath neither.
It just made me put me back in the thought from yesterday. I was speaking with my little brother, man, and one of his friends on the phone. Basically, Buddy was the friend. He's a Muslim, and he was basically like, yeah, man, in the kingdom, I'm gonna have all my people equal. Hey, nah, that ain't gonna happen, buddy. Whether you like it or not, you know, hey, you're gonna have these other nations in subjection unto you. Hey, shit, you're not gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna do what's commanded of you to do, man. You know.
Right.
So it was just like, man, hey, shit, hey, oh yeah, man, I'm a, hey, like the cliche go. If you want to make the Lord laugh, tell him what you got planned.
Yeah, what you want to do.
I'm bringing out this precept real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1. The word that the Lord spoke against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Moradok is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. And those names, Bel and Moradok, are names of idols. And that's what's happening to this place, America. Its images and its idols are being broken into pieces right now. Everybody's seeing Hollywood for the sham that it is. Everybody is aware about how distracting social media is right now. Everybody is becoming aware right now. All right, these images and these idols are being broken down. Nobody cares about the Super Bowl no more. Nobody cares about these holidays, right? They're still emotionally tethered to them, but at the same time, the mirth is gone.
They gone, man. Yeah, like you say, they're emotionally tethered to them. So that's why they said at the end of the day, the Lord will have to nuke this bad boy. Man. Guess what? This shit after it hasn't been going on for so long. Hey man, we gotta keep that Christmas spirit going, man. You remember how we used to do it in 2019? Nah, man. Boom.
God.
I got this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7 on that subject. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And that's just like the Akim we were saying, hey, back in the days, hey, we was confused. Everybody was lost in that so-called American dream or whatever the hell. What is that? Under that strong delusion. But now even those that ain't even in the truth or ain't even spiritual, they see something is happening. They seeing the world is changing. They seeing a power moving on the earth that they didn't see before. You know, and they don't want to give the acknowledgement of the name of the Lord and say who it is, but they still say, oh, it's something. I can't put my fingers on it or whatever the case. But we put our fingers on it. The Lord opened our eyes and ears to the truth, and we bring it to the people. You know, whether they hear it for a bear. We sent the teach the word of the Lord. But the whole point was the knowledge. Hey, Esau ain't able to fool us no more, you know. It said the devil when he can change it to an angel of light or something to that effect. The trick, but hey, he ain't deceiving nobody no more. All his lies has been exposed, like it said, expose the thigh. You know, all his lies is being exposed.
Hey, Con, he ain't deceiving the elect, but they finna get down with 2/3 though, man. Hey, shit, you got some Project Blue Beam gotta come through. Hey, shit, it's gonna be some stuff that they could deceive the very elect if they could.
It was possible, man.
So, they still got a little inch to dig down in their bag of tricks, man. They got a few more feet before they get to that boundary that they can't pass.
But they're gonna be fighting amongst one another in the Shemaiah.
So
When
come on, man.
Yahweh shall pop up.
So within that, those few steps that they have to that boundary that they cannot pass, you got 2/3 of our people as well that was stated earlier. Shit, they're still gonna try to keep this heathen spirit alive, man. So that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua got to fulfill His will. All right. You can bring out that Jeremiah 50 and 14 because that's why He set up this nation Russia to be a guardian to these other smaller nations, man. That way, why? Because America's going around being that bully, trying to pick fights with the younger, with smaller nations. You know, shit. You know, as they say, pick on someone your own size, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So guess what? He's even in the playing field, man. You know. So that big bully, shit. Now you get to fight somebody that's gonna equal out to you, shit. Like off of Kicking and Screaming, Beyond Son, they put him on his head. Now they form a perfect mega form, man. God. So shit, man, it's a perfect fit, you know.
Kind of like Eddie Kane. I still got him. You tried to sing, you ain't got no more Eddie. So
Nice like this.
That's America. Hey, that's America. And they like, hey, we're still Rocky. We're still America thinks it's still Rambo. It's past its prime. They have what, midlife crisis? They talking about?
They John Wayne.
Yeah. They peaked in high school, but now
it's like a lot of these women. I still got it. No, you ain't got it no more. Whatever it was is gone. But this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14. It says, "Put yourself in array against Babylon round about."
So man, by the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, having Russia to be that guard to these other nations, by them being in unison, being in that one alliance. All right, this is the mindset that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put them in. This is the thought that He's going to put into their heart, man.
This is all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her.
So man, they're going to surround her round about. You know, this old virgin daughter of Babylon. Shit, you about to take several of them at one time. 200 million to be exact. All right.
It says, "Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh."
Spare no arrows. Why? Because you sinned against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So by you doing your filthiness against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, by you doing your filthiness against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's people, touching the apple of His eye, shit, all that is going to be brought back upon you, man. By you doing these different wicked atrocities to these other nations too as well, man. By you being a wicked ruler and not ruling correctly with all these other nations, man, you're going to be you have a reward for you. That's not going to be a reward that you was expecting. All right. And that reward is, once again, going to be those 200 million thermonuclear warheads, man. You still have some more on that?
Verse 15. That's when we jump to,
verse 15.
all right. This is verse 15 of Jeremiah chapter 50. It says, "Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her."
Come on, man. So once again, let's go into the land of the unwalled villages. All right. So this place has no protection. All right. So guess what? Shit, you're gonna get it. Raw dog McGraw, America. You're gonna get the raw dog McGraw, Babylon. You know. So 200 million nuclear warheads. All right. Shit coming straight for you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Your iron dome, platinum dome, gold dome, silver dome. It doesn't matter. You don't have any covering that's going to protect you from the will of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, because His word should not return to Him void. You got it.
This is Revelation 18, and I'm gonna jump right to it in 6, because we were speaking of the rewards, right? And pay unto her double what she has done to us, right? And then you also, Zariah also mentioned about how, they have that mindset that they can't be taken down. All right, it's Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. I'm going to start off at 5, like you. For her sins, Revelation 18 and 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double.
So all the things that America, Babylon has been going around these four corners of the earth, pushing out these wicked atrocities, coming down, with these draconian measures on these different countries, also on the people of the Lord, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the nation of Israel, and you have a price to pay, man. You have a price to pay. Hey, shit, little man and fat man, hey, dropping those warheads over there on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hey, shit, that's gonna be brought back double unto you, man. Hey, shit, your ashes ain't gonna be burned into the sidewalk. It's not gonna be burned into the concrete, man. Shit, it's not gonna be a trace of you left, man. It's not gonna be a trace of Babylon left, except for a pit to withhold this fire that's coming to this place, man.
Because after Esau's taken completely off the earth, after those 1,000 years are up, it's going to be what? Oh, it's going to be like a faint memory, like a bad dream to us.
It's going to be something like, how you forget something, you be like, it's something I'm forgetting. And you can't never put your finger on it. That's how Esau going to be.
Verse 7. How much, back at Revelation 18:7, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow. And that's the mindset of the
Yeah, there you
go. And it's like,
hey, that's that that American pride. God bless America, no place else. Hey, shit, that pride has deceived thee, man. You feel like you can't get touched, and you finna get touched all over,
Marion.
Touched up like a scalp before a perm.
It says, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and she see no sorrow, and shall see no sorrow. So like verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shah who judgeth her, man.
Come on, man. So yeah, America, Babylon feels like they are not gonna. They're no widow. They're not gonna receive any death of people. They're not gonna receive any casualties of death. All right. When all actuality, shit, if you don't have that to war, hey, every single last person over here is gonna receive a shit. They're gonna be what you call it? I forgot the military term for it, but basically, your ass gonna be going in battle, man. In the midst of battle, man.
Fubar. That's a military terminology, meaning it's done
fucked up beyond all repair.
It's done went straight to hell.
Yeah, repair. Yeah,
Hey,
Fubar.
come on, man. Hey, Fubar. Yeah, they ain't even gonna have to say that because shit, repair ain't even gonna be in the thought process for what's coming to this place, boy.
Were you thinking dead on action? Killed in action, KIA.
We got it.
Oh, Slocky.
Yeah.
It's
all good. But come on, man. Hey, so yeah, this place is gonna be utterly destroyed beyond repair. Fubar, man. So shit. Hey, what should you be doing? What actions should you be carrying out? What conversations should you be holding right now, man? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, man. What man or person ought ye to be in all holy conversation with God. All right. So we measure the times diligently within itself. We see that these World War III escalations are getting higher and higher, hotter and hotter, man. So come on, man. Any precepts?
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So this is something that is being proclaimed and going to be proclaimed to what? Amongst the heathen, these other nations. Because a lot of these other nations have already thought an evil thought to come against this place. It's just when it comes down to prophecy, the Lord gonna put that evil thought in Putin because he's the guard.
That's right.
Putin is the bear. He's enough to withstand and overcome Babylon, America. So when it comes down to it, this is something that's going to be proclaimed amongst around the four corners of the earth. These other nations are getting ready. That's why it says, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, get the armies ready, get your sergeants, your generals, your admirals, your corporals, all of them, get them ready. Because it's going to be some orders being put out to come against this place. And it says, and let all the men of war draw near. Let all the men of war come together to what? To fight. let them come up to prepare war, to fight against each other, and to ultimately come against this place.
God.
I got one. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So that's ultimately America, and anyone who's in that American mind or is at league with the world, with the darkness of this place, with the wickedness of this place. All that is just going to be burned up. There's going to be no root of it. You know that once you take the root out the ground, there's no coming back for that plant. All right, and this
The wicked root shall be
Come
rooted
on.
up.
yeah, that's it.
He said, like Esau, it ain't gonna be a root or branch of him left too.
Come on. Keep the power.
Oh,
Oh no, slash my
so I
bad.
don't say it.
You got it.
You got it, bro.
This is Jeremiah 51:1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind." And just touching back on the points about how this destroying wind is going to come upon this place, man. It's going to be a desolate whirlwind. It's going to be burnt with fire. All right. So, as the scriptures say, it says, "I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about." And just going back onto that point, America is going to be ambushed. Babylon is going to be ambushed, on all sides. All right. So it ain't going to be, just like Aki was speaking about, how this is the land of unwalled villages, man. All right. It's no protection here, man. So on either side, on all corners, this place is going to be attacked, man.
Like the brother was saying, it says what it said, fanners.
Come.
Fanners is just people that the Lord's gonna allow these other nations to come. You falling? We're gonna help you fall down some more. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is gonna allow these nations to do. The Lord is gonna allow these nations to push Babylon America further down, and that is happening through what? Counter tariffs and other things.
God, man, and then also too, shit, a fan to a fire. What does that do? Provide oxygen to the fire, make the fire bigger too as well, man.
Make a bad situation worse.
God, facts.
Well, y'all thought the Library of Alexandria
Gone.
was a big fire, but this gonna be the biggest one ever.
The judgment that's coming to this place, the previous the flood ain't gonna have nothing on this.
God, shit, this gonna be the worst time in it ever.
God.
Precept.
This is on the point. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." And I was bringing it out because through the Spirit of the Lord opened our eyes and ears so we can see it. The Lord, he said, watch, and you'll see the signs that he coming. So he gave us the vision to see it, go out and warn the people, and those that's going to hear and hearken, they're going to hearken unto it, and those that ain't, they ain't,
Right.
But we knowing the time we in, we knowing, hey, it's nearer than when we first believed, because we believe what, I've been in for some years, but hey, I know we closer because I've been in it for years, and I ain't been in it nowhere near my elders, you know what I'm saying, the people that came before me, the brothers that came before me, and none of that. But I'm just saying, we see it's coming.
Hey,
We see it.
God, I got you. Just throughout your time, man, shit, you seen the growth and the severity of the prophecies getting closer and closer.
Yeah,
Closer and closer.
And the Lord blessed us to be able to see them famine punches coming.
Ultra instinct out there, man.
Like anything about famine punches, most people don't see them coming, but the Lord gave us eyes to see and ears to hear it and know that the things that are coming. That's why He put it in. He bestowed it upon us to speak to our people, to let it be known.
God. And just going back to that point too of the families too, man. Just to elaborate on that. Those families, to be clear, represent enemies. All right, towards Babylon. So, man, the Lord Yahweh Bashim, besides building up those families, all right, to be able to fulfill the will of prophecy, all right, to be so this place can be able to be destroyed by those 200 million thermonuclear missiles.
Pull up the check.
Okay. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, so the Lord ain't playing. It's like people don't understand. It's like the Lord is he's beseeching through his men. He's calling out and pleading with his own people through his men. But he's also giving warning because the Lord is not unjust. He always sent prophets before something happened, or he did something in the earth.
Warning before destruction.
He ain't got it.
He don't. He can just
He don't got
destruction
it.
and it's over.
He being very, very gracious. Come on, all that.
Because he could have been destroyed. You know,
Shit.
he said, hey, he wanted to. Like, I don't change his mind. Say, hey,
Moses.
Yeah, Moses changed his mind. Hey, look, I'm gonna start all over.
You know what? I'm gonna kill them.
Look, man.
I'm gonna help them finish with all they living, and I'm gonna start with you. Moses, like, hey, you ain't deliver your people to help them finish.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord was like, okay, you know what? You right. Go down there and handle them.
And the thing that's so funny, man, to me is the Lord. I got you, bro. This one. He give all these accounts of where he's not all about love, where he's all about punishment, as well as reward. You know, and they totally obliviously look over the Lord's will and say, and they feel like they can form them into whatever they want, but they're gonna be found foolish. And they're gonna be they're gonna learn it after death by pain.
So learn the hard way. You can't take the Most High and put him in a box. If you read his scriptures, you see that he's both merciful and he brings judgment.
You gotta have the outside too.
So that's what creates the fear, and that also what creates the love for Yahweh Shah, because you see the terrible things you can do, but then you'll see the good things that he can do. And the good things is what he wanted to know. But when you ain't listening, guess what? You got to learn the hard way.
Anybody else got any precepts?
The brother Otis Yasharala, 2nd Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. And the land shall be barren of faith, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. So man, hey, these prophecies are coming to pass, man. And as these prophecies coming to pass, hey, faith is increasing, and also iniquity is getting worse and worse as well, man. You know, because also as these tokens coming to pass, that's increasing our faith. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told us about these things beforehand, man. So which forth make it prophecy. So when this prophecy comes to pass and it comes into its actual moment of time for it to come, for it to happen, it increases our faith, man. But also for 2/3 of our people in these heathen, iniquity is going to back worse. Why? Because they don't have the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, dwelling within them. They have the spirit of the world, man. So as this spirit of the world diminishes, all right, their spirit diminishes too as well, man. You know?
That was good. That was good.
Precepts. Precept.
You want that Jeremiah 15:25?
Man, so shit. Hey, with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And once again, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue. Ka, the Lion, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, also to our elders as well. Down here in the LIONZ Den of Yasharala camp here at 1. Salutations to all the Akim folk on the earth, pushing the truth of sincerity. Shalom, man. Keep pushing. Shalom, GTA.